What do you do when you actually achieve one of your goals? It happened for me recently, and the celebration and the journey forward from there has turned out to be pretty cool. That's the topic of today's motivational firewood video. Here we go. Welcome back to the Motivational Firewood YouTube channel. Steve Gamlin here, talking about what you do when you actually achieve one of your goals. Who'd have thought, right? Earlier this year, I had some health goals, and I decided I wanted to go to the gym 100 times this year, which basically is more than I've done in the past 5 years combined. And in order to keep it fun, keep it fresh, and make me want to go, of course, I had to use some humor and give it a name. And I called it the Man Boobs Not Sexy Workout Tour 2017. And every single time I went to the gym, I wrote it down in my gratitude journal. What day, how many times I'd gone so far. This morning, I got to write number 100. It was a major celebration, and it was so joyful. Now, have I lost weight throughout the year? Probably a couple of pounds. Do I feel better than I did in January? Yeah, good energy. And the best part is the humor of it, because I have other people asking me, hey, Man Boobs Not Sexy, how's it going? What a pick-me-up it is. So first off, share your goals with other people around you and make it fun. That's been a source of great laughter throughout the year as I'm driving around thinking, yeah, I don't really feel like going to the gym. I should probably go to the gym, and go. So this morning, to celebrate the 100th trip, took a picture of the sign outside the gym and posted it on social media. What happened next blew my mind and continues to do so. A couple of hundred people liked it, and I've gotten so many funny and supportive comments on the picture itself. And to say I'm honored by that would be about the understatement of the year. It absolutely blows me away. How many people have either handshake, hug, high five, or some funny bacon gifts, because I made a comment about celebrating with bacon, and all these funny things. And some people who said, I haven't gone to the gym, but you make me want to go. That's a tremendous honor to me as somebody who tries to live his life in full view of the rest of the world as a regular, everyday guy. Seriously, it means a ton when somebody says, because of you, I went to the gym. Something that simple. And for those of you who might be struggling with your goals this year, who may have set them and now you're thinking we're in the home stretch of the year, they're a little too far away, or they're overwhelming. What I want you to remember is to think of goals as an old wooden roller coaster. When you're sitting at the bottom of the hill in that car and you're looking up at the top of the hill, it can seem really far away. Now, your goal is there at the top of the hill, and the whole purpose of it is to go click, 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 all these little steps. For me, it's 100 visits to the gym. Got me over the top. I'm celebrating, I'm high-fiving, I'm screaming my brains out with joy. Now I get to go around this whole exciting thing and celebrate it for a few minutes. And then when I get to the end of the ride, if you've ever been on a roller coaster, say the first time you ever went, if you loved the ride and got to the end, what's the first thing you wanted to do? Get back on the ride and go again. Now here's the beauty of it. If you've already been through all the work it took to celebrate one of your goals and you get back to set a new goal, I'm going to keep going and see how many more than 100 I can do. And then that's going to set me up for next year's goal. But when you get back in line, if you see somebody there who looks a little bit nervous, who looks new, who looks a little unsure of the ride, and you ask them, what's your goal? And they share it with you, and you say, you know what? I've been on this ride. Why don't you come sit with me? Here's a hand held out. Why don't you come with me? And we'll ride this together, and maybe I can give you a few tips along the way. And then you go up there together and you achieve more goals. If you're facing the end of the year and you're looking back at the goals you may have set for this year, and you might still be pretty far away, think back to how many more clicks it'll take to actually do that. Focus on them and take action. Just get farther than you are now without abandoning and walking back down. You might actually be closer to achieving them than you believe. And if you did achieve some of your goals this year, did you celebrate them? Did you jump up and down, high five? Even just high five yourself in the mirror. If you set and achieved a goal, don't just say, celebrate it, even if it's just by yourself. Raise a thumb to yourself. Something. Acknowledge it. Goals aren't easy. That's why most people fail at them. Truly. Look at the stats on New Year's resolutions. They're pathetic. But if you have achieved it, please celebrate it. Give that full-on freaking Gronk spike in the end zone when you achieve something. and you might just laugh a little bit and want to keep going, improve on those goals, set some better ones, and make your life a lot more fun to live. If you'd like to have access to more pieces of motivational firewood just like this one, click on my face down there, hit that notification bell so you will be alerted next time one of our videos comes out. Thanks for watching.